Hi folks, it's me again on this awesome road. I'm going to put the tracer through a little bit of its paces. I've switched to A mode, which, oops, forgot the indicator was on. And the tracer is basically done on the fly, just close the throttle and it's the little bit on the handlebar, boom, switch gear, you're into A mode. So power delivery sharpens up, a bit too quick. Listen to that engine roar. Hopefully you're not getting the wind noise, which on all my other videos unfortunately that's what you'll get. I don't know this road perfectly well, so I'm not pushing 100%, but you know, this is a touring machine. I've got panniers on the back, for goodness sake. I bought an Oxford Q30 quick release tank bag. It's not recommended for this vehicle, and I've found out today why. The base of it is just a little bit too wide and it interferes with the handlebars, so you can't get full lock. Almost dropped the bike because of it, because I went to do a U-turn and found that I was almost with Ducati-like steering. So this is an amazing road. It's just wee back roads, wee B roads in Scotland. And as I say, although I've used these a couple of times recently, I'm not an expert on them. They're not my local roads, it's just roads near me. But this is third gear. Very narrow bit of road. And again, some people, 900 GT Tracer, some people say the front brakes are rubbish. They're not rubbish, it's just the engine outperforms them. If you go too fast on any bike, the brakes, whoa, traction control 1. You go too fast on any bike and you'll find the brakes lacking. And this bike, unfortunately, can, due to the power delivery, get you into a lot of trouble. Just listen to that engine, that's the standard exhaust. Love the sound of this. Sorry, I thought I was coming into a restricted speed area there. Keep forgetting I've got a quick shifter. Now at the moment, generally, apart from that little narrow bridge, I've not really been using the brakes very much. This is all engine braking. You see where the road's going. That's the quick shifter in action. And then I'm on a nice motorcyclist. Little village of Brayhead. Slow down. Now this is the sort of place where you find speed cameras, or the speed camera van man. So this is when I tend to use my cruise control. Nothing to do with the fueling of the bike or anything, it's just, again, I'm in 4th gear. I would probably rather be in third gear, because I've done an advanced riding course, and part of the advanced riding is you make sure you're in the most appropriate gear for the road conditions. And prior to that I'd have been in 6th gear, trundling through here, and you just wouldn't have the power to get up and go. Again, 4th gear rather than 3rd gear. Wee bit of a hesitation. But you know, this is an amazing machine. Again, no brakes, that's all engine braking. That's my riding style. A lot of people would probably be harder on the gas and then brake. And I think that's one of the downsides, and maybe why some people don't like the Tracer 900 is well, I was going to use a bit of front brake there, but again, engine braking's caught me back. Again, different modes. A mode does have harder engine braking, or more severe engine braking than say standard or B mode. Again, as I say, this isn't a road I know terribly well. I believe it does get a lot more twisty up here. So again, not being on the brakes, I might have to brake here because the car's a fair rate of knots, to be honest. It's just this catches them so easily. Lost a bit of the side of the road. I hate when they put lots of writing on the road, big chevrons, etc, etc, saying there's a sharp, to me the chevrons indicate a sharp turn to the left there. That wasn't a sharp, it was hardly a turn at all. Yes, there is a bend, but to me a warning triangle with a left curve on it would be more fitting. So I'm currently running Bridgestone T30s, oh, a wee bit of front brake there. T30 Evos, which are a huge improvement on the Bridgestones. Love them, not finding any difficulty for grip. Oh, that's just so much fun, so much fun. What I might do, folks, is I might just do a Huey, because I might head towards Edinburgh in the A70. What am I going to do? I'm not going to go to here. As you can possibly see, it's got very dark very quickly. We were forecast for some of the rain that's hitting the south of England at the moment. It's coming up in a band and I don't think it's far away. Yeah, we'll go through Carnwath, what it's called, and then head towards Edinburgh on the A70. There's a wee loop. But yeah, that road, and that's what I love about this bike. It's so, it's a bit like your BMW XR 1000. It's comfortable. My legs aren't perched, my knees aren't coming up above my nipples. You know, my hands are relatively relaxed. It's like riding your armchair, but not in a bad way. But at the same time, the sportiness is there, in my opinion. I think it's there. Is there occasions when I go, oh, I wish it was a tiny bit faster? Yes, I'll admit that. There's a couple of times where I am maybe on a go for it mode where I think, I should have done an extra 10-20 brake horsepower. But I also am lucky enough to own a Phaser FZS 1000 Gen 1. What are they? 140, 145 brake. They're not lacking in power. I find this is quicker off the mark. That's just me. But again, the way the power's delivered, there's more bottom end in my opinion on this than there is the Phaser. Get the Phaser singing even just above 4,000 and the thing goes. But this is pulling from 2.5, 3. You know, this is pulling. And then with it being the triple, it's still got the sort of top end reviness of a 4. Still got the power high or higher up. From memory, I think this road's quite a sort of straight, boring road with a couple of corners. Not my cup of tea. I like twisties. Again, I'm just sitting here and it reminds me of the two-stroke. You know, there's the 60, I can see the 60 and it's just, you know, sitting just beneath the sort of power and it wants to go. Again, 4th gear. There's probably up 1 gear too many, bad surface there. 4th gear, vroom vroom vroom. Big long straight. And we'll go for it. Hopefully that's not a Polus unmarked car. But yeah, I love this bike. I can't see by this bike at the moment. Things I don't like about it, and it's not Yamaha's fault, it's my fault. I'm getting fed up with chains. Fed up with them! I've got a Chituro mechanical chain oiler, which is actually working really well. But I just can't be arsed filling it up, I just can't be arsed making sure it's in the right place. Seems, you know, I very rarely lube the chain, I very rarely clean the chain, and it's in good nick. Whereas my original Tracer, 10,000 miles chain sprocket kit was knackered because I ran it through the winter without a chain oiler. Well, probably just didn't matter whether I had a chain oiler, I ran it through the winter. Got tight spots on it, had to change it, 170 quid plus 60 quid labour or something to change it for a genuine Yamaha kit. Annoying. So when you add that in, you add like £10 every month or so for a tin of chain lube. Chain lube's expensive. It annoys me. I've started looking at BMW GS's. I've even been tempted enough to have a go on a BMW GSA 1250. It's nice. This is better. I'm pointing to this bike, by the way, not that the camera can see it, but I'm pointing to this. This is better than a 1250 GSA. And I don't care what GSA owners say. You have probably more warranty issues than you do with Yamaha. You have lots of other issues that Yamaha don't have. The GSA is a lovely bike, and if it was maybe even £2,000 more than the 900 GT, I would possibly have bought one. Oh, didn't know where the road went there. I would possibly have bought one simply from the point of view that over my ownership term, not having to flap about with a chain and chain lube and chain oil and cleaning it, I would probably have paid the £2 premium. I still think as an engaging bike for a rider, the Yamaha 900 GT is better. Controversial! Controversy! And that's not just because I bought one. If I could get my money back on this against a GSA, there's the rain. There is absolutely no way a BMW 1250 GSA is worth almost twice as much as this. Cuckoo land. You know, it's a great bike, and they don't have any shortage of people wanting to buy them. So, you know, to me, the price is set by what the market will withstand. It's not set on value. It's certainly not set on value. It's a great bike. It's got lots of rider stuff that, you know, I don't have. So therefore, it's sort of wasted on me at the moment. But again, if I'm just sort of right, I've went the wrong way, folks. I've went into the rain. Yeah, if I could get all those rider aids for again a couple of grand on top of this, if Yamaha next year 2020 Tracer GT had, say, semi-active suspension, corner ABS, you know, would I pay a couple of grand premium for it? No. Would I pay a couple of grand premium if they switched to shaft drive with those things? Definitely, no brainer. This would be chopped in. But anyway, I don't feel the GS is worth the extra money. Sorry BMW, you've got a premium product, but it's a premium product that seemingly has quite a few issues. And as well as that, it's just not as engaging. The bigger power output from the 1250 is cool. And I'm going to have a look at the 1250 RS when it comes out, because if the riding position isn't too cramped, which it possibly might be because it is more sort of road bike stroke sports bike orientated, but it might be the ideal compromise. It's like still £4 more than this. Goodness me, I could buy one of these and a little 125 for my little girl in 2 years time instead of an RS. So it's not a fixed deal, it's not by any way, shape or form a definite, because it's a lot of money. We're starting to get into money that I just can't believe the prices of some motorbikes. Even the Yamaha Tracer 900 GT, when it was announced it was going to be a touch under £11,000, it's like, my goodness, it's a Yamaha. Yeah, as I say, this is quite a long straight road. It's not nice. It's beautiful countryside. You maybe see to the left, hopefully, the commitment from the Scottish Government and business to sort of switch to renewables. One thing we don't lack in Scotland is wind. If they could make a rain machine, well, I suppose they do, it's hydroelectric, isn't it? But yeah, if we could harness the power of rain dropping, goodness me, we could power the world, never mind Scotland. Yes, so there's no motorcycle out there that, and I'm quite a tart when it comes to bikes. I don't keep my bikes very long. You know, I have them for a season. Tracer 900 original one is the longest so far. Oh, I remember doing over 100 mile an hour through these on the R1, and then sort of thinking, if I make a mistake, I'm into the trees and I'm dead. That's why I came off the big sports bikes, because doing 100 and triple figures through this little bit of road many years ago, 1998, my goodness, that is so long ago, young and stupid. But yeah, you know, you're doing triple figures along this road, going through that, and that's at the point where the bike's starting to get interesting. Below that, say even at 80, the bike's not trying, the bike's not bothered.